Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings from Somerville. This is exciting. Most guests ever in the studio today. 4 guests, members of These Guys Worldwide. Am I
Yeah, we're here. Excited.
A quartet, a singing group. How do I refer to you? What do you call yourselves?
That sounds
Yeah,
good.
sounds about right. You're doing all right so far.
One for one.
Vocal group.
A vocal group.
Yeah.
A little less sexy.
That's another,
but,
another vernacular for what we do.
I don't know a lot of music terms, but vocal group, I got that one. Okay. These Guys Worldwide, vocal group / for. I've had the pleasure of watching you guys. Absolutely talented.
Thank you.
Acapella, I mean, you name it. You guys can jam all different types of music. But I know a little about you guys, but for our listeners, please get us up this. Well, let's go down names first of all. Introduce ourselves.
Hey, I'm Thomas Nanthavong Duong Si.
That is the last name, right?
That is the last
Yes,
name.
I'm
18
glad
letters long.
You did it and not me.
I'm one of the tenor / leads of the group.
And 18 letters is your last
Yeah,
name?
18 letters.
That must have been something like for SATs and like filling out.
It sucked. the bubbles was the worst part.
The bubble.
Yeah, I could write it out all day, but
You're like, is that your
it's like
address?
muscle
Is
memory,
that
like,
and you say
What
tenor.
did you say the name of the group was?
These
name-
Guys Worldwide.
That's right. I just want to make sure the people understand.
These Guys Worldwide.com.
That's right.
Tenor / lead singer.
Yes,
Tenor
sir.
means
Tenor means
higher?
the high voice.
high voice. Okay. Next.
Me. Oh, I'm Josh. I'm the baritone. My name is Josh Downton. It's only 8 letters. Just as important.
Okay.
And it rhymes with.
It rhymes with mountain. It
It
does.
does.
And fountain.
And what's the name of the group?
These Guys Worldwide.
How you doing? They gonna learn today.
We gotta learn about These Guys Worldwide.
Oh yes, that's right. .com.
This is going to be a not so subtle commercial. And you say baritone, which
Yeah.
is
Baritone.
I'm going to say for our listeners, explain it, but I don't know. No,
It's just
I
a part that's like basically, if you know what a bass line is, I'm right above the bass.
right above the bass line. Okay.
Yeah.
Next up.
And I am Eric Carlson, Eric with a K, Carlson. And I am also a tenor and lead.
Tenor and lead. All right, another high voice and lead.
Yeah.
And what is the opposite of a lead? Background or just
Lead is what you usually hear. It's the
Front man.
melody.
Okay.
Yeah, singing.
okay?
Yeah.
Finally, at the end of the couch.
I am Jazzy Smith. I sing bass.
For whom?
These guys worldwide. These guys worldwide. Write it down.
And bass is the lowest.
Bass is the lowest.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but I'm a fake bass.
You're a fake bass.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah. Because real basses, they talk down here. They talk like this.
it? Oh, like
My
voices
fa-
in real life.
Yeah, the
You-
tessitura, or the center of their voice, is very, very low. My
Ah.
father has a voice like that.
All right. You
So
simply
I
have the
think-
ability to sing bass, but you don't actually talk
Let
about
him
it.
know. There you go.
All right. These Guys Worldwide. So you guys, tell us how you all met, because you're now traveling around together. You're doing shows all over the country and really internationally sometimes, right?
Yeah.
All right. I just made that up, but I'm glad I was right.
It's in the name. Worldwide.
Worldwide. That's why. it's-
Tell us how you met and how you came up with the name.
Josh.
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 Well, a long, long time ago. No, I was in a group back in 02 to 04, in a vocal group out
Okay.
in Mount San Antonio, Walnut, California, out there. And we were in a group, and the people, some of us guys in that group, we wanted to get away from that group because it was more of like a class
Gotcha.
versus like our own thing.
Right.
So like we wanted to get away from the whole like teacher telling us what to do type of thing. So we spread out and did our own group, and it was the name was simply we didn't want to be associated with those guys, so we say it's called ourselves These Guys.
Oh, really?
Boom,
That's
really-
simple.
that's how it goes.
That's it.
So it emerged from shade, really.
Absolutely.
We are not those guys. Excellent. And how did you all? Because I've heard the story, but you met in interesting ways. So
Yeah,
some
well,
of you
like-
knew each other.
Yeah, well, when we started the group, we just literally went to all the colleges around our college
Right.
and put up flyers and say we're starting a new group, looking for members to join.
And at that point, are you looking for, as we say, like tenor, bass, like
At that
specific
point, no. When you're
things?
starting a new group, you're just looking for people.
Anyone
Looking for
who
bodies.
can sing, right?
Anyone who's really willing to come.
Okay. Okay.
Pretty much.
And what kind of response do you get for something like that? Do people do you get calls? I mean, or is it like one person
You
calls?
get calls. You get people that come in. They do a couple rehearsals, and then you never see them again.
Okay.
Type of thing, you know.
Oh, really? They're like,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
interested. I'm here.
Yeah,
and then
people are just they're interested, but you know that's
Right.
my air quotes.
air quotes interested.
He's
Okay.
air quoting.
And what are you looking for when you're looking to add members to a group? What is obviously talent you can sing, but I imagine there's more to it, right? There's got to be you got to like them.
Now I could say what I'm looking for because we already have like a pretty much a set kind of format of what we are.
Right.
So, but back then it was literally just like get some bodies in the room.
Okay, just anything.
And we had from anywhere when we started the group, he was one of the first guys to
Thomas.
reply to the flyer.
These guys were
Thomas.
These guys were
Thomas was one of the first guys, and but it was a mix of like this guy. He's freaking Laos. We have a big Filipino guy. We had
I brought him with me.
we had a super skinny, tall white guy. You know,
Okay.
we really had the mix
a little of everything.
of everything in that group, and we were just happy to have people at the time. You know, whatever.
All right.
You know.
And then at what point did you settle on these four?
Well,
right
that
here?
goes back to
If I
when
may,
we
these guys.
we started off at 12, did some college competitions and stuff like that, and then it dwindled down to 10. Did some more college stuff, and then it
12 members.
12 members.
You get 12 members.
Yeah,
12
there was a
members.
lot of them.
Holy cow!
So like if you've
It's like a
seen
choir.
if you've
Yeah.
seen the Pitch Perfect movies,
Yes.
it was kind of like that.
Really?
Where it was
We
like
did those competitions.
And what kind of did you? Okay, what kind of stuff were you doing? Was it singing and dancing and what kind of
we did
music?
Yeah, singing and dancing. It was all
Wow.
acapella.
All
the competitions
acapella.
that those movies are based on is
Yeah.
what we were doing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
They
Yeah.
were actual competitions. They
Okay.
just moved Hollywood.
Did you have
up.
matching outfits?
Yep.
We did. And it was terrible. But we did.
Who came up with the outfits?
I'm not gonna say.
It was
It
you.
wasn't me.
That would be
No.
Jazzy who came up with the outfits. These-
No, at that
these guys
time I
were
was a member. I did what I was told.
And who is in charge? Are you in charge? Like not in charge, but you're the head of the group. You're the one who.
No.
Yeah,
No.
that's a yes.
Back then, I was one of the founding members.
Founding members.
It was
That's
three.
what
It
I'm-
was three of us back then.
Okay.
That were founding
Okay.
members.
And as it exists right now, the four of you, these guys worldwide. What was your first gig? Your first gig that you did together
This four?
The century.
Yeah, this
The
four.
century in Hawaii.
in Hawaii?
Yeah.
We were in
yeah.
Hawaii
Yeah.
2010. 10.
Really?
Mm.
In Hawaii?
Yeah.
And what was the gig?
Was it 10 or was it 11?
We were on we formed this group for a cruise ship
Okay,
because these two had been doing it for a couple years
Jazzy
before.
and Josh.
gotcha.
These guys were what? They had been doing it a couple years before, and then they were looking to replace members. I had went away to college in Texas, and then I came back and did a couple rehearsals with the bigger group. And then they were like, hey, do you want to come do this with us? And I was like, yep.
That sounds, especially in Hawaii.
Yeah,
That's not
exactly.
such a bad.
And then, funny story was me and Anju, the big Filipino guy, were visiting our buddy Eric, who we knew from college because he was working at a restaurant. We went to visit him. And then we were talking about it, and Eric was like, hey, I'm looking for something to do that's not waiting tables.
Yeah, right.
You know, like everybody in the arts.
Absolutely. Heard of it.
So I looked at him and was like, yeah, why didn't I think of Eric? Because we were looking for that fourth member. So Eric sent the audition tape to Josh and Jazzy.
Yeah.
They looked it over. They were kind of like,
Ah! The week later.
Well, because here's what happened.
Shady,
Because we tell like the story, but the actual part
you came to play. I got some stuff for you, sir.
Not no weak link, thank you.
You better defend
Not
yourself.
no weak link.
I know you fly out in the morning, so that's
But
why.
the thing of that story is like we don't get into that whole thing on stage, but it's like what it was he sent us an audition video
Yeah.
of him coming right after work,
I did. I got right off my shit.
and it's literally like he took the laptop and it
I
was
did.
like right here,
Yeah.
and we were looking at this fool like, what is this fool doing?
I said direct to the camera.
But what's wrong with that? If he can sing, he can sing, right?
Apparently, they told me that people were sending in videos of like
Fully
choreo,
produced,
choreo
yeah.
outfits, and I was like, I just
Yeah, people were
sing.
really
I
trying.
was singing, yeah.
They're really trying.
So what? And so what's? How did it then? You got the job though.
He was pretty,
Yes, he is beautiful.
and I
Apparently.
needed a pretty boy in the group.
You weren't enough.
No. We needed someone of a different skin complexion.
Okay.
Yeah. You know
That's what I
part of, to me, the secret weapon to these guys is the diversity.
Oh, really?
Yes, in my opinion.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. I'm not speaking for nobody. But in my
Diversity, literally of
just the different. Look at us. We're all different.
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone is very, very different.
That
Different
is true.
upbringings, different religions, different orientations. Everybody's different.
well,
When I joined the group, and I was on the tail end of the 12 guys. Or
Okay.
whatever, when I joined the group, a lot of different things I saw. I mean, it was just very odd
I believe it.
to look at. But when they sang, it was like, oh, snaps. It's really
Right.
cool, you know?
Right.
Just to see so many people who don't look alike
That's
come together on stage. And to me, that was always a secret power.
Yeah.
So I needed this light complexion.
Yeah.
We had the dark
Really
side
well.
covered. We had the dark side covered. I needed a pretty light one.
Now I do notice that you don't have a tall, pale Irishman.
Right. And looking at you, there's a reason.
But wait, we did though.
You did have one.
He's my best friend. He's back home.
Is that right? He's back home.
Yeah.
He's a tall. He's kind of looks like you, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he does!
What happened to him?
He got fired.
That sounds
But
about
we
right.
love him though.
That sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we had to let him go. But
And he's still
a
your
good
friend?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Does he like awkwardly ask at the bar? So how's the group going?
No, he's not awkward about it at all.
It was kinda-
He's actually doing really well for himself right
Yeah,
now.
he's fine, but it was honestly like, yeah, it was maybe a little more in our favor, but at the same time, there was some mutual feeling about it,
Okay.
about him leaving.
Okay. Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, it's a good point though. I didn't think about it, but you're right. You guys all have very different looks, and not very different, but specific looks, and it kind of almost gives the worldwide thing a new kind of an entendre there.
Absolutely.
It's global, if you will.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And when I think about groups, you do think about like the boy bands or anything. It's
They're
always
always-
like this is
all
this
one
guy,
thing.
this is
Yeah.
that guy.
Always.
Yeah,
It's all one thing.
yeah,
And also, not only the diversity, but we all sing very differently. We
yeah.
all have very different voices. All stylistically, we like different things, and so that helps us to be able to be versatile
And not just
in our
Absolutely.
repertoire.
not just stylistically different, but stylistically different in a thing that you would look at each one of us and you'd be like, oh, you probably sing this. You'd be like, wrong.
Right, and actually, I was watching you guys perform today. I was thinking exactly that. I was like, "Oh, this song's gonna," and they're like, "Oh, Thomas steps up and jams it." On that note, you guys sing literally a little of everything. I mean, I've seen you guys and just kill it. I mean, just and help me with what are the types of music? It's Motown.
There's rock, there's funk, Motown, jazz, barbershop, doo-wop, there's R&B, there's, then there's eras too. There's, there's
Boogie
disco, and then
Right.
there's 90s music. and
right.
we like all of it.
I was gonna say you guys and you do all of it, which
Yeah.
is remarkable, right? I mean, I can't imagine there's a whole lot of groups that are literally capable of taking almost any sound and really making it sound good.
Right. So if we were all white guys, we wouldn't be able to do it. If
No.
we were all black guys, we wouldn't be able to do it.
Is that why I can't
Yeah.
audition?
So no, you can't audition because you can't sing.
Okay.
That's your first problem.
I'm gonna put the phone right up to my face. It's gonna be nothing but this big old face coming at you on Skype.
But if you work on some vocals, hey, we'll give you a shot.
Because we know you can't whistle.
Well, first I gotta learn the terms.
sorry.
Good callback to my show. I like that. You're not allowed to be funnier than me. So on that note, if I'm gonna sing, I need to learn. I wrote down some phrases that I've always heard in my life, and I've never known what they mean, but I was too embarrassed to ask. Take it to the bridge. What does that mean?
the bridge in a song. So a song is usually structured verse, chorus, verse, chorus. The chorus is the
Oh, that's
part
my
of,
third question. What's the chorus?
the chorus is the part of the song that you probably remember the most.
Okay,
Yeah,
the thing they
that's
repeat and it
it.
keeps
The thing
saying.
that repeats.
That's usually what the song's
Yes.
name is.
I'm free
Yeah.
falling.
Caroline.
Da, da, da.
Yeah, that's the chorus.
Okay.
Now, the bridge is that special moment in a song where either the chords change or the melody of the verse, it changes. You go into a different space, some type of way.
Okay.
And then it leads into usually a nice big chorus again. So it gives you that, it helps to give you that big finish.
So what would be an example of that?
Ooh, of a bridge, I don't know, pick a song. I don't know. What's a song? Pick a song.
Any song.
What do we do?
This is
Under
more
the
your-
boardwalk we did today.
That's more repetitive. I mean,
Yeah.
the bridge would probably be the just the oohs and stuff.
Yeah.
Why don't you pick a song? Pick a song?
Tom Petty,
you would
Free
say so.
Fallin'.
Of course you would.
And when I got it though, I think I know it. When they get to the point where it's the normal song for like 2/3, and then they go into the dun 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 dun
That's
dun
exactly
dun
right.
dun dun
Yeah.
dun.
That's
It
exactly
changes. I got this.
Got it.
I got
It
this.
bridges the verse to the chorus.
And then we get right back to
Now, oftentimes the
sense
soloist or the entertainer or the performer will verbally say, "Take it to the bridge" or "bridge," because the band has been playing the same music for the verse and chorus.
Right.
And just in case someone's not paying attention, take it to the bridge.
Take it to
and
the
then
bridge.
they know.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right. See, all right. I'm better at this than I realized. What's a hook?
Not really. That's the chorus.
That's the chorus. It's another.
A hook is a
Yeah.
chorus?
Another word for
Hook is
a
a
chorus.
Oh,
yeah.
no way.
Yeah.
So free falling.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
guys are laughing at my white boy examples. I can feel it.
I get down with some Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Final question: charts. You said it earlier. What's the charts? What is the chart?
Oh, Jesus. You're terrible. The chart.
Well, if you think about it, anything, even if like you think in the medical sense, charts and diagrams, it's the same thing, but just for musicians.
You don't have to get angry. I'm just asking.
No. Josh, you have to know Josh. Josh talks with aggression,
Okay.
but he's not angry.
Alrighty.
It took me like 7 years to understand this about him. Yes, I would always think, why does he have an attitude? What is his
I
problem?
know.
Why
It's
is he
weird
attacking
coming
me?
from a tenor.
Calm down. He's a baritone. You
Damn
have to
it.
pay attention.
Oh, this
Pay
guy.
attention, sir.
Oh, man.
Those guys.
But the chart is basically what the musicians are reading to play the music. It just gives them the notes.
Oh,
Sheet
okay.
music. Sheet
Oh,
music.
it's the sheet.
Yeah.
It's with the things on it.
Yeah, with the things
No,
on
with the
it.
things on it.
This is
The
this is a
notes?
lot easier than you guys make it sound. This is
Those dots and lines. And
That's all it is.
Squiggly.
It's just simply what they're
Squiggly
reading
hashtags
to
on
make
there.
the music.
now growing up, and my whole life, I've heard that anyone can sing, quote unquote. I've heard it's a muscle. You can teach it. You can train it. Anyone can sing, and obviously some people are more naturally talented than others. But is that true? And will you guys teach me to sing?
Anybody can sing, but not everybody can sing well.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone has a voice.
Yeah.
Everyone has a
you know,
voice.
regardless. But can you sing in tune? That's
Yeah.
a different story.
Can you? Yes. Okay. Well, that's It reminds me of when all this technology came out, and producer was given anyone can make a movie now. It was like literally between the phones and everything, anyone could run out and make a movie. And I was at this networking thing, and this producer said, "True, anyone can make a movie. Doesn't mean anyone should." And it feels a little bit like to say, I want you guys to bring us home today, if you would. Can you somehow help me sing? Because I cannot sing to save my life, and I would love to be
What is
able.
the purpose of this?
This is for me to
Do
be
you
able
really-
to say at one time in my life, and ideally, if you sang with me, it would be loud enough that no one would hear me.
So how about we sing without you and you just pretend like you was there?
Fair enough. Can I mouth the words?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm gunning for Eric's pretty
No,
boy
we
spot
should-
right here. This is my
Really?
tricky audition.
I actually clocked you for a bass. I think
sing
you
Frankie
can sing
Valli.
bass.
There you go.
Oh, see, here we go. Now we're talking.
See? Yeah, I think you have the bass.
Do I
think you
really?
can sing- Yes.
All right.
Yes, I think you
Because
can
as
sing
an
bass.
Irish Catholic with 8 years of Catholic school under my belt, I usually talk like this because I'm very uncomfortable.
No,
I'm
but
nervous.
you got the lows. You got the
Oh,
lows.
okay. So tell me what to do. How do I even begin?
Well, let's pick a song first of all.
Start from the belly, from the diaphragm.
Hey, he knows diaphragm.
You know
Hey,
what?
I mean,
That's in there, right?
You've been faking this whole time. You know how many singers don't know the diaphragm is? You've been faking. You're exposed, sir. Why don't you just sing a solo? That's what you really want.
That's really what. Oh,
Just have your moment.
once you guys leave, I'm just gonna dub all this over and I'm gonna sing it.
Pick a song.
We need a song.
Stand By Me.
Oh, I've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
When the night is come, right?
Don't ever snap like that again.
Let's get him on 2 and 4.
You stop snapping.
Oh, on the twos. That's another phrase. On the twos? Is that a phrase?
2 and 4s?
On the twos and fours?
It's usually what the snap is.
It's the count.
2 and 4. 2 and 4.
You
All
count
right.
it really
On 2
cool.
and 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, maybe I think we found my calling.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm the snapper. You guys need a snapper to tour with you?
Usually when you're on 2 and 4, it's more hip than being on 1 and 3.
That's why I do 2 and 4.
That's why you got to do 2 and 4.
And really, you guys aren't going to lose that much money because it just goes 20%, 20%, 20% instead of 25, 25, 25. So if I join
a
as a
snapper.
snapper,
A snapper gets 3%.
Designated snapper.
all right, if you don't want me to say,
Actually, you know what's funny is you see this on my finger. It's a little cut right there
I
on my
do,
middle finger.
yeah.
That's from snapping hard.
is that true?
Oh, yeah. We've both gotten splits.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
You snapping too hard.
absolutely.
And why is the finger crooked? What was that story?
That's a car accident. Thanks.
Oh, that's less funny.
Thanks.
Alright.
Goodness, back to the snapping. No, you know, when you're on stage, especially when you're doing a cappella, you know, you kind of have to snap to just keep everybody,
Right.
you know, together.
That's what I'm
But
saying. You
After
guys
you've
need
been
me.
snapping for years and years, this just gets tender. And
And it-
you just often get, like, you know, cuts and, you know,
Do you get calloused though, or
battle wounds.
the old battle wound?
Battle wounds.
That's it.
I don't get cut. No.
It's a pain.
They
It
moisturize
just-
really well.
Yes.
Yeah, hand cream.
It heals.
Well,
Yeah, black people moisturize. I don't know why white people don't moisturize. Yeah, you guys need to get
Well, I sweat a lot, so I'm sort of like self-basting. I just sort of,
No! No.
Yeah.
If
All
I
right.
put baby lotion on you every day, I'll have you looking 20 for the rest
Is
of your
that an
life.
offer?
Well, if you take care of your skin.
All right. To bring us home, then, if you're not gonna teach me to sing, then you're gonna have to. I hate to pimp you
I
into
can
it, but
teach
can you
you
give us a little
I can
something?
teach you a bass line.
All right. Teach me a bass.
B flat.
B flat.
I was gonna say. It's so good, I don't want to ruin it. Am I doing it?
Nope.
Oh. No, I meant, am I supposed to be copying you?
You know, yeah, let's just sing it because you suck and but thank you for trying.
I didn't even try.
Just that little bit was enough preview for me.
That's it?
I
That's
think
it?
your listeners heard you. You want to try it? We'll sing. We'll back you up if you want to try it.
I want, yeah.
You want to try it?
I want to try
Okay,
it.
try it. 1, 2, 3.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
All right.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
Yeah! that was it.
I sang!
Okay.
When the night
Oh,
has
that is
come.
enough.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
He said baseline.
know your lane. Know your lane.
I knew you were a damn singer.
Get out.
I knew you
Yeah,
were.
'cause
I know
he
you're a
matched
good
pitch really well.
teacher. You're a good teacher.
Oh, thank you
And
so
I think you're
much.
right. I can't sing, but I can copy. I think somewhat I can mimic a little bit.
Okay, let's try to do at least a verse.
All right.
With you doing the bass line. Ready?
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Do 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 do. What does that mean? Do 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 do.
Keep going.
Do,
When the night has come
do 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 do.
and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me.
Keep going, keep going.
If the sky that we look should tumble and fall, all the mountains should crumble to the sea. I won't cry,
I won't cry,
I won't cry,
I won't
oh
cry.
no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me.
Darling, stand, get it by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand. I felt so cool for 90 seconds. That was the coolest I've ever
If
felt.
you did that in your act, that would kill.
I am giving up comedy. I have found my calling.
That would kill.
You guys sound amazing. That was so. I'm not exaggerating. It's so cool just to feel like I was some tiny little minuscule part of what just happened here.
You know, honestly,
you guys sound so good.
weren't
That was Eric singing, by the way, for
half bad.
everyone. I wasn't. I wasn't half good. I'm telling you.
But you hung in there.
Well, because I mean, come on, I gotta make you guys proud. You're in here bringing it. I cannot thank you enough for stopping by. I know you guys are busy. You're flying out tomorrow. You're gonna be in Vegas. Check them out. These guys, worldwide.com is the website.
That's it.
You got all their schedules, all their traveling. You guys are they're doing great, and they're on to only bigger and better things. I'm so excited to watch you work and be friends with you guys. Thanks for coming by, everybody.
Thanks for having us.
Say goodbye to the gang. Bye!